Morning, welcome to the class today. We are going to be working upper body mainly today, so we'll be doing some back via knee work, we'll be doing some push-ups, we'll be doing planks, and then of course we'll be doing stuff on our back to work the belly. So that's what we're in for today. Tomorrow, just a reminder, I'm doing my first aid course. I won't be on, and I'll be letting you know what's going to be happening with the Saturday classes from next week. I'll let you know when I see you next week. So let's spread our toes and have your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Usual setup, shoulders down away from the ears and hands onto your lower belly. Let's breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. Your stomach moves in as you breathe out. Go again, in through the nose and sighing out. Keep spreading the toes. Go one more. And sighing out, relax your shoulders down. Hands a bit high, breath in and sighing out. Go for one more, please. Breathing in. And then exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up, please. Exhale, and we take the arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then we're going to exhale and bring the arms straight down in front. Come up onto the balls of the feet, we stay lifted. And then exhale, arms come to the side. Inhale, arms shifting forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift, always balancing at the start too. Bend the knees, arms come down, just to get the core really connected. Just the arms. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side again. Inhale, arms lift. And then bend down a little bit further in those legs, arms come down. Let's go for two more. So we're just inhaling, moving with the breath. Exhaling to the side. Inhale forward. Sighing on out. Inhale, arms lift up. Come down, lower into those legs, and then we'll just do it one more time. I was watching the chairperson over speaking from Pennsylvania about the vote that's basically on the balance, so that hopefully Trump will get kicked out. Anyway, the guy that was doing the Auslan interpretation, he was hilarious. He was like, come up, lower the heels down. It was like he was an angry interpreter. It looked like he was having a fight. It didn't look like Auslan, not that I know, but anyway. So we're going to get into some balancing, and then I'm going to bring the mat forward, get on the knees and start our sequencing. So, good morning. How are you? Good to see you, Grace. Are you going back to the gym? I'll know if I see you there. So we're going to hold the opposite foot and bring the hip and heel together. Bring the hand back behind and just drop the shoulders down. And let's think about the breath. We're in through the nose, out through the mouth always. So this is just getting a little bit of a hip opening, as well as, of course, strengthening for your ankle. Two more breaths here. And then we're going to pull our knee up and take the knee out to the side. And you can either stay with your knee out to the side or hold onto your foot and take it out. So remember, first aid course for me tomorrow, I won't be here. And like I said, I'll let you know next week what's going to be happening with the Saturdays from now on, because Ramiro's going back to work, and I'll have to figure out, he gets his shifts, his hours next week, but he's back to work today as well. So we'll see. This afternoon, though, that's why they're not here now. Bring it in, he's with Anna at the moment. Bring it down, let's switch over. So we're holding on to the opposite foot again, holding on, arm comes behind. So just really relaxing the shoulders down. Never want to bunch up your ears. And continue with the breath. Keep on separating the toes. So if you missed it, because I know a couple of you have come on later, today we're working the upper body, everything up. Okay, so hold on to your knee, take the leg out to the side, or pick up that foot and then just drive the heel out. Just a couple more. Great, bring it on in. We'll lower the heel down, or foot down, sorry, and we'll just do our tree straight up. We'll do more balance later. Open the knee out, hands to heart. Third eye lifted. So we'll do a combination, like I said, back work on our knees, push-ups, obviously on the hands, planks on the elbows, and then flip over and do ab work on our back, and then come and repeat. So a few times through. And if you're not feeling stable, don't bother looking up yet. We'll repeat this again at the end. Do 2 more breaths. So bring the arms down, release the foot, let's switch over. Have a brick house, as you probably see around. There's brick, and the garage is brick. And so yesterday I had a handyman come and he's brightening it up. I had these, when I used to live in China, I had these fans, these big fans, you know, so I've got him to hang one of those up. One I'm going to hang in Alba's room, but his drill broke, so he has to come back. But I have this like carpet that I don't like to have carpet in the house because I get hay fever, and you know, carpets are bad for hay fever. So yeah, he's hung that up on the garage wall too. So just slowly making a bit of colour come into the garage, which is nice. Bring the arms down, bring the foot down. I'm looking forward to doing more. I'm going to move the mat forward. Have a quick drink if you want to, team. And then come onto your mat. I'll just move it forward, but hopefully I won't move the screen down too much. Morning, because I don't want to cut my head off too much, but I also want to make sure you can see everything. We'll see how we go. I think I cut the head off though. It doesn't matter, because we are going to tip forward from the hips. So you're tipping forward. If you need to fold the mat a little bit more, then do so. Arms come up. You're going to inhale, come forward, and then exhale, bring it back, shoulder blades together. It's just my 2 girls out there today. No one else is with us. People are happy to have shops open. I reckon they're at the shops. In fact, yesterday, because I don't work in the morning on a Thursday, I took Alba to school, and then I went with Anna to the park, but also just to a bit of grocery shopping at my local shops. And they, when the shopping centre was closed, which is not far away from here either, were flat out, so busy. But yesterday, the car park was nearly empty. No, not nearly empty. It was like 2/3 full. That to me is nearly empty. And it was nice. Like our shopping centre, the shopping centre must be so busy. Ramiro will know. He'll let me know tonight after he gets back from work. But yeah, it was nice to have here quiet for a change. Squeezing those shoulders back. All right, so we're going to take the arms back. We're going to have a flexed, you're kind of sort of pulling the arm in, tensing the arms towards the bone, and then lifting up. So exhale, lift. Keep the shoulders, blades together. Someone else has come on. Hello, whoever you are. We're doing upper back, upper body. Soon we'll do some push-ups. So welcome along if you've just joined me. I know some people don't like to do the setup, you know, the breathing, the balance, that's fine. Coming for the hard stuff. I guess it's better that way than the other way around. All right, so team, come forward. We've got our arms a little bit wider than your chest, but it's in line with the shoulder. And we're going for, I don't know why I'm on my knees. We're going to go for just 10 push-ups. So inhale down, exhale lift. Only 10. So try and do it on your feet for as long as you can. And then if you need to, drop back down onto your knees. The reason I'm only doing 10 is because we're following it straight up with planks. 2 more. Okay, so bring the hands back underneath you, and to save the wrists, come onto your elbows. So we're planking, but we're only planking on the elbows. Just stay here. So the beauty of the push-up, it gets your heart rate up. You work the body quite intensely. And then these abs continue now by our planks. 4 more breaths. Too good. So we're going to flip over now and come onto our mat, and we'll get into some more abs. So I'm going to take my top off because it's warm now, just after those few exercises. So lie onto your back. You're going to bring our legs up into the long sequence of lower belly. So your feet are together, the toes are pointed up, you're feeling your tummy move down as you breathe out. Nice point in the toe, legs as straight as you can make them. Two more. Now flex your feet instead of a pointed toe. I don't think the people of the States realise how important their election is for the whole world. It is. I mean, everybody's watching with keen interest. I mean, gosh, the family Trump, I think that they've got a bit of a reality check. I think that they thought they were going to win. So it's a real, I think it's a slap in the face for the ego of the egomaniac. Two more. Hopefully it's a good protection for the environment. That's what I want. Open the legs up a little bit more. So we're opening them now to about 30 centimeters from heel to heel and keeping the flexed foot. I mean, just last week, Trump passed a law to allow logging in their largest national park. I mean, how dare he? What he did with the Supreme Court judge putting someone in. You just can't do things like that. You shouldn't be allowed to. The environment, we keep saying there's no planet B. We've got to look after what we have. Feel the stomach move down. Australia, don't get me started. We've got the worst record. Two more. Point the toes now instead of flexed foot. So we've got the legs straight. You can see the bend in my knees. I know if you can keep them straight, do so. It's just because of my back. I can't keep them straight because of the injury, but if I could, I would. Four more here. And then we're going to take the angle at the hip a little bit larger. So let's lower the hip angle down. You're keeping the legs straight. So when my angle goes down, I can straighten my legs a little bit more. You might find that that's the case too. Of course, if you want to do this with a bent leg, that's fine too. Now flexed foot. It's challenging. The legs are still separated, remember? If you feel like your back is sore at any stage, lift your head and shoulders. That's all right. Two more. And as if the legs up. So we've still got the flexed foot. We've still got the angle. If you have a feel, tight. Yeah, you've got to just make sure when you breathe out, you're pushing your tummy down, you're weighting your back. We're getting close, team. Point your toes, this is it. It's a long, challenging sequence. If your legs are shaking, at least we didn't do leg work before. Four more. Don't go anywhere. Bring the heels down, toes together, push your head and shoulders up. Glad that's over, roll up. Don't worry, we're not repeating that when we come back to lower belly later. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. See your stomach move down as you're rising up. So this is really important that your breath does the right thing. It comes out as you lift up and your belly moves down. So team, we're going to come up on this one, halfway back. And again, you should feel that each time you lift, Stomach is pushing down to weight your back. You never want to have an arch. I know there's some very, very lean people out there. Thinking of you, man. If you're watching the live one, or if you're doing the live one, your back arches always, but that's because you're so lean. You've got that. You're so lean. 4 more. I'm not one of those lean people. Try my best. No, that's not true. I could give up lots more things, but I don't. Come up and then centimetre back. And then slowly come up, just that tiny lift and lower. That's your lower belly, your upper belly, sorry. Keep it strong. So we're only going to do a few more. Then we'll just do one boat pose, come back down, and then come up onto our knees to start the back work again. 4 more. Hold it up, bring the arms forward. So you might want to straighten your legs away or move them away a bit. Up to you. But we want to keep the heels down. Shoulders relaxed, peel up. Oh, so hard. It doesn't want to go up. Got there in the end. Sit tall. I needed 2 breaths. See how you need to use your breath to get yourself up? Come back halfway. Now move your legs away. And we're going to actually take the legs out wide and bring your arms in. Now you can just lift up halfway, or you can lift up all the way. It's up to you. Just keep the shoulders relaxed. Back is straight. Four more. So this is working your deep core abs. A little bit into the legs too. So bring the legs together, arms come back out. We're going to slowly peel down, make your way back really controlled. Then bring one or both legs in, come up, and we're going to come back over onto our knees. Remember the show Absolutely Fabulous? I think Joanna Lumley, I think is the name of the blonde one, tick forward. I was watching a documentary of her yesterday because she's doing the Silk Road. Let's lift up, inhale, exhale, pull back again. She was in Iran yesterday. I don't know, I've never had a picture of Iran in my head, like with lots of trees and grass here. It was surprising to me. It was really beautiful, actually. What a shame. All the politics that caused the problems, hey? I think a lot of people would have been happy to stay there and not be here if their country was different. Keep the shoulder blades coming together. That looked really beautiful. One of the mosques and the big centre square with all those arches. I mean, mosques are beautiful. Not at all in agreement with these extremists, but gosh, most people are not extremists, are they? It was very beautiful. 4 more. I didn't realise she's a vegetarian, so there you go. Tick, respect. Sorry, and I know you like your barbecue. 1 more. So again, bring the arms back, tighten the triceps in towards the bone and lift up. 4 more. Now we're going to come onto our all fours again. The beauty of the push-up, you're also working your back, in case you didn't know. So you want to have your arms again wider. You're up onto your toes, and we're inhaling on the down, exhaling on the up. Let's begin. So I'm not doing fancy push-ups like you take one arm forward, one arm back, or moving push-ups. It's just your normal push-up. 4 more. And only 10. It goes quick. Last one. So bring the arms together, please. And then really slowly ease your way onto your elbows. I'm going to do some leg movement. So stepping one leg out, inhale, exhale, bring it in. Change sides. It's intense after a push-up. Two more. And switch. Flip it over onto your back again. Lower belly time. Heart rate stuff, isn't it? You can feel your breathing a little bit more laboured. Always good. So legs are back up. We're going to inhale, lower one leg down. Exhale, lift it up. Change sides. Now try and resist letting the leg that's staying up come in too close. So what we're going to do here is keep the toes pointed, inhale to open a little bit, flex your foot and then close. Angle the leg a bit more away. Toes to open you, heels to close. Inhale, opening, exhale and close. Keep it going. Just 3 more of those, and then we'll bring our heels back down for basic abdominal strengtheners. Lucky last. Keep the flex, bend the knees, chin tucks in, head and shoulders up. Let's go. Roll up. Not roll up. Crunch. For the basic abdominal strengthener. So as you're coming up, again, check out the abs, see? They're coming down. A little bit longer before we take these to the halfway. So come up on this one, halfway back, and then come again. Have you been up to Shopping Town at all, Grace? Have you seen what it's like on that top level where the restaurants are now new? I haven't been, and I won't go until I have to go to work. But I'm thinking I'm not going to be driving to work anymore, just for the fact that there'll be so much traffic, because so many cars will be going to the restaurants, to the shops, and to the gym. I'll be walking from now on, I think. 2 more. Hopefully they'll let me keep my mat there, one of my mats. I've got lots of mats in the house. Come up, team, and then we're going to come back centimetre. Especially when the weather gets hotter, I don't want to be carrying my mat to and from. My husband had to go and do some uniform checks yesterday. So he said he went and checked out that area. He said it looked really nice. I'm fairly busy. 4 more. So hold this one up, team. Bring the arms forward, shoulders relax. Again, we're rolling up. If you found it too hard to do before, straighten your legs or use an elbow. Let's go. Sit tall. Come back halfway. We moved our legs before. Now we're going to be moving our arms. So the arms are going to come up. And again, I'm keeping my palms facing down. So then when you go back, it's your knuckles that are facing back. Challenging. Even got a shake going on, that's good. Last 2. Okay, so hold your breath in and then slowly roll on back. And then we're going to pull the knees in to lift ourselves up quick. Floor off that transition onto our knee again. So let's do it. So more back and a birdie. No food for you. So tip on forward again. Hands come to the side. Make sure you're comfortably on your knees, so you might need to have double padding. Same arms. Exhale and pull that shoulder blades together. Oh, the zucchini plant's coming along well. I just looked at it because the bird's gone over. When Philip first brought it over to me, it was in a tiny little pot like this, and it just had 2 leaves. And then I kept it inside for nearly 2 weeks, just because he said that's like an incubation, keep it nice and warm. And it started growing its 3rd leaf. And then it grew pretty quick, like overnight you would see a change. And now I can see it's got 6 leaves. It's nice. I think I only put it in the garden a week ago. 2 more. So it's happy. And so take the arms back, squeeze that tricep and bicep into the bone and then lift the arms. This time don't come down as far. So keep that lift up high. This is your upper back. And we'll keep going a little bit longer, seeing they're not here. Hopefully I can do a bit more today, especially given because tomorrow there's not going to be a class. 2 more. Alright, so bring it on down. Hands again a bit wider. That's only going to be 30 push-ups in total today. Another 10 coming your way. Let's go. I don't know why I said only 30. 30 is a great achievement, especially if you're trying to do them with me on your toes. Last one coming your way. Hands come on in. So you're just nice and supported. Now come onto your elbows. Keep your arms separated this time and keep your palms facing down. And then take your legs separated a bit more. Stay here. Try and push the weight into your fingertips. Weight in the heels. Last breath. Flip over. Too good. Whew, that's it with planks as well. So you can say goodbye push-ups, goodbye planks. Hello, get my lower belly though. So again, legs are lifted. I want them straight, I want them angled. All they're doing is going down with each time they cross behind, 6 times. Then you bend to touch down and lift up. Body balance influenced. So you're going down 6 times. Touch down, lift up, and again. And again. Keep it strong. Two more rounds, that's it. Then we'll do the upper belly. And good job, heels down, super strong. Chin lifts in, head and shoulders are lifted, support your neck if it needs it, rise to sticking point. Some great work. After this round of the upper belly, I'm going to give us some more back exercises, but not on our knees. We'll be on all fours, just to work the upper and lower back a little bit more. We've done a lot for the upper back. Tipping forward, it works the lower, but I want to do it via the horse. There's these low riding pants that don't stay up. They're annoying. But they're good quality. I like them. Just don't like that part. Come up, halfway back. I've had them for years. Don't wear them a lot. But they're good. What are they? They're from Block. I like that shop. I haven't been for so long. Four more. Now this was new from the New Balance when we went shopping on Tuesday. Hold it up and then centimetre back. I should get Anna when she comes back if we're still doing the live stream to show you the shoes I bought her. They're cute. They got little elephants on the front there. Got Velcro on both sides. She loves them. She doesn't want to go out in anything else now. I'm like, no, you've got to put the other shoes on sometimes. She'll have a fit. Elephant. Oh, it'll be nice when she grows up a little bit more. I mean, she's lovely. I adore her. But there's no reasoning very much with a 2-year-old. You can, but not a lot. Alba was a different 2-year-old. She was reasonable. You could explain things. She would be fine. She was never a tantrum queen. Anna's not so much a tantrum queen. She's just loud. So if she wants to make a noise and say no, that's the only thing she'll hear. 4 more. I'm lucky though. I'm very blessed. They're good kids. Generally. You see the worst of them here too. Bring the arms forward, shoulders relaxed. No, you don't actually. I'll tell you why. Yesterday when the handyman was here, and he's a family friend of my auntie, I guess you could say. So we know him and we've known him for many years. Come back, bring the legs away. Let's go through some arms and legs together. So the legs are coming out, arms are coming in, and they're gonna bring the arms in and the legs go out. And so he was here before Alba got back from school, and he was here when she did come back. And we offered him a drink and something to eat when he finished. So he was sitting in Alba's chair, and that was enough to make her just be so unfriendly. I couldn't believe it. He didn't pick up on any of it, which is good. She was just like a brat. 4 more. Like I said, generally good kids. 2 more. So bring the legs together, open the arms out, slowly come on back. She was also in a bad mood because her usual teacher wasn't at school, bring the leg in. And so she had to have a substitute teacher, which I used to do when I came back from living in China with cultural grammar. I came back and I was a sub. Thankfully the kids weren't bratty with me, but I was high school, not primary school anyway. Listen, we're going to take one leg away and the opposite arm. She said the teacher they had was not good. It's like, hey, I used to be one of them. Lift up. Small lift and lower. I used to actually not mind doing substitution when I came back to Australia because it was easy. You never took work home. Good money. Chose the days you wanted to work. It was good. Definitely not a passion though. It wasn't something I could see myself doing forever. The job I had in China with the students, I've said it a few times, it was an amazing job. Just living in China wasn't the right thing for me anymore. That's why I came back home. 2 more. The pollution got to me and then just overcrowded. Come to the diagonals and then lift again. But the job itself, I didn't mind the extra work that went with it. It was just such a good job. You saw kids really come out of their shells, you know, being pushed out of their comfort zones. It was great. 4 more. So straighten it out. Let's lower it down. We'll switch to the other side. So arm and leg is straight, then lift up. Shoulders, draw them back. To the diagonals again, lift and lower. Which the birds are having like a smorgasbord in my garden. Love it. A few more. So straighten it out, lower it down. We're just going to do one exercise on our belly for our back, or the lower back, and then we're just going to do one more back exercise on all fours, but it's more yoga. Okay, it's going to be the cat and the cow. So we've got our legs lifted, heels together, toes are apart, knees are apart, push the heels up. So this is all about the lower back. Your glutes are getting a little bit, but you'll see today, like I said, we're working the upper body, and we did from everything from your lower back up through to the arms. And of course, if you have any requests for body parts you want worked next week, let me know. I'll be back on from the Tuesday morning, which is going to be the Spanish session, because Monday I am assuming I'm back at the gym. And I may or may not see you there, Grace. I don't know if you're going back, but I'll be nice and happy to see you. We'll give each other a distance hug. Bring ourselves down, bring ourselves back onto all fours, team. And now we're going to just round off the back as you exhale. And then inhale, looking up. Exhale, let it go. Rounding like a cat. And then go to a cow. I was thinking today on my walk, because I saw lots of dogs with their owners. You know how human population has grown so much over the years. Dog population probably has too, because there's more people and more people have dogs. So there must be much more dogs than there used to be on the planet, right? And dogs were always around humans, but yeah, just one of my thoughts that I've just gone and told you. Not so interesting. I love dogs though. That's probably why I was thinking about it. I love the differences in shapes and size, and the fact that they all come from the wolf. I mean, it's just amazing breeding and changes. They're back. We're going to come up to standing. We're going to do lots of different balances, and of course, if you want to stick with me, do. If you need to go, I understand, but stick with me. I do think we're going to go a bit longer, but actually we fit it in. Everything nice and well. Hola, amores. Step onto your left side. Arm comes up. Hola, guapa. Te extraña también. Every time I go out or she goes out, we're not together, she comes back, she goes, I missed you so much. Te extraña mucho. I missed you too. It's very cute. We're in our star. We're going to move to our floating half moon. So open your foot out, open your arms out, and start to creep your way down. Okay. Lifting the back leg up as you go. Try not to let your chest tip down. 2 more.
Hi.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Luann.
Hi, Luann.
Luann, not Luella. Llewellyn's their friend. Their friend. Little boy from the next door. Okay, so we're going to go to the star, the next side. Come on, baja tus manos. It's not going to work. Oh.
I'm going to drop something.
Adelante, baby. ¿Puedes abrir el brazo? Yeah, that's it now, all right. She notices new plane. So you got a new plane. Well, vamos. Este es que compramos en la nueva Balance. New Balance.
New Balance?
See. 2 more breaths. Alright, so let's come out of that, sorry. Now, so weight on the left side. Arms to the side. Lentejas, we'll prepare lentejas. Yeah, of course. She's excited. I made lentils just before, so she smells it now. It's like curry. Two more, and then we're going to let our arms come down to touch the mat and try and lift the back leg up as high as you can. Mine doesn't go so high. I'm not the only person that can do the splits. If you can, try it. The main thing, try and keep your supporting legs straight. Okay, so bend on in, lift the arms up, and then take your left foot off. You're not put up, Miss PM this time, so. Hola, amor. Yo también te extrañé mucho. Bring the hands down to touch the mat. Lift the back leg.
Sí, puedes luego las manos.
Bring that on in. Just seeing Ramiro now with his mask. When I went for my walk this morning, and I forgot my mask. But I had my big jacket on, and I have my big jacket, and I have pegs on my jacket just to peg my hood on properly if it's windy, so that the hood doesn't fall. So thankfully, I could pull my jumper up underneath the jacket and peg myself. So I had pegs on my face with my jumper. At least I was able to cover my face and then I'll... Ken? No, I'm asking me coming under. Bring it on in, team. Oh, definitely no more flexibility throughout that class. Do you find the same? I still feel as tight with that balance, lockdown balance. I'm sure I must have improved over the months though. This side feels it more, the other side definitely not. Yeah, have you guys gone out and forgotten your mask and then you're like, oh, I'm too far away to go back? Okay, bring it on in. Can't see if it or not. They've been to the fruit and veg shop. Let's go for our trip. No, dance is closed first. So bring the legs together. Y después comes lenteja, ¿no? Y arroz. Switch.
Okay.
Vamos.
Okay.
¿Quién pierde más?
Do you want to watch it? He's like, I won't let you go if you go home tomorrow because my mum's looking after them when I go to my first aid course. And she's taking them out to shopping centre to buy them a little present. And then she's going to take them to a restaurant for lunch, which they're so excited. So Anna won't probably have a sleep tomorrow, but she's going to be very happy and spoiled, I can imagine. Come out of that. Let's do our tree. My mum hasn't looked after them for I don't know how long. It's been a while. Good luck. Put them in a trolley so they don't run away. Shoulders relaxed, arms are straight. Eye gaze goes up. I've got to give her the masks. I don't want them to go to shopping town without masks on. I know they don't have to, but whenever I take them indoors somewhere, I like them to have a mask on. Just for the safety of them, really, because I know they had the coronavirus test last week. We're all good, but I just, better safe than sorry. I know we're doing so well in Victoria, but it's got to be out there somewhere. We just better be safe, not be complacent. The big word, complacent. Let's not. Dig the heel in, open the knee out, hands to heart, third eye lift. Eye gaze goes up again, you can. So we're going to just bring our arms down, foot to hip width distance apart, shoulder roll, Looks like I've got a lot of shopping to put away, which I'm going to get to. And then you got Amira's lunch ready because he's going to work very shortly.
Paso de mango,
Mami,
¿eh?
ya
La
está
puerta.
tomado.
Pongo la puerta.
With that, shake it out, team. So I'll either see you at the gym next week or I will still see you back here for sure.
Bye.
And I will see you with Scooby Loo on Sunday. So I look
Bye.
forward to it.
Bye.
And Anna's saying goodbye.
I just see you tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
After.
Not Marches.
Bye.